Farrier Rasp is still sharp. This is the fine side, and this is the coarse side. This is what I use most of the time. So if I slip, I hit this sharper side. But this is my favorite Farrier Rasp I've used so far. It's the Save Edge, and yeah, even this side right here is nice. Yeah, even this side is nice. I use that sometimes. Trying to put a beautiful taper on the sledgehammer handle, the same that the original handle came with, and I'm having trouble. So right now I'm going up the grain, which is only possible with a rasp. You can't do that with a cutting tool like draw knife. Can't go up the grain, you'll just tear out. And yes, I was completely forgetting what dimension that measurement was. I just realized what it was though. It's the width, and that's the thickest width on the whole handle, and that'll be at the end. Right now it's not quite right. I don't have that taper isn't really happening yet, but I also need to make it much thinner so I have a lot of material to go where I can correct what's going on. Right now it looks pretty pedestrian, but smart word, smart guy, sandals, wood dust. That's the annoying thing about working on stuff like this with sandals, is you get the dust between your toes, and you just start to make a pancake of dust eventually if you don't clean your sandals enough. You make dirt basically under your heel. You just start making a fire starter of just compacted sawdust. Anyway, here's the great thing about the Farrier Rasp, is it really doesn't hold on to wood fiber too badly. I don't need to clean the coarse side very often. The finer side, yeah, I'll have to clean that a little, especially when it's as dull as it is now. I think I used the finer side a lot before, and now I use the coarser side. It's the ultimate shaping tool. It's great because you can almost plane with it, and the surface it leaves is much better than the Shinto rasp. I just want you guys to watch what I do with the handle of the vise. I just do that now. I didn't really think about it. I just knew instinctually I gotta use this fast. I gotta close and open this fast. Maybe I'm out of line, but I think it makes me look cool, and I think women should fetishize me. I want to talk about something a little more in another video about how important history is when it comes to hand tools, because that's when people used to use these fucking things. They know. So that's why learning about history with this stuff is very important. Anyway, we'll get back to that in another video. Attaboy. Just like I hit a double. Attaboy. Hustle around the bases, buddy. Gotta be your own dad sometimes. So you can see how thick it is in this angle. Man, is that too thick. I tend to go pretty slow, and not just one dimension at a time. I kind of change it up. It's because I don't want to make too many bad mistakes and things I can't correct. Here's one of the misgivings of the vise bench. Sometimes you can't get in on certain angles with big tools, and you saw me trying to be kind of creative to get to that corner of the handle. It worked fine, but you know, a little goofy. maybe a shave horse, a really well-made shave horse, well-designed shave horse would probably be better for handle making. But it's going to be difficult to get something as secure, where you can secure it as well as with these soft vice jaws and this 4-inch Colombian, I think that's what it is, a Colombian vice. And it's even got a little anvil area. I don't think it's cracked either, thankfully. I didn't do anything to this vice, I just slapped it on. I didn't even get nuts or bolts. I just put wooden nails through. Back to the fucking actual video you're watching. I'm trying to show that the Shinto Rasp gets clogged easily. And that really kills the efficiency of a rasp or a file if it clogs. The coarse side of the Farrier Rasp, it does not clog. I rarely got to clear it. I only did it in this video because it had the rare kind of clogs in a few places. But the little stuff there now, that's nothing. Doesn't really affect it too much. The fine side of the Farrier Rasp is, it seems like it's been getting clogged more recently. Maybe it's dull. Maybe it's because of my technique. I kind of go for the best surface instead of like putting big divots into the wood. I feel like the surface of the Shinto is a lot worse too. Look at that. Look at all that stuff. And it's not that easy to get out. I'm like trying to figure out how to get it out. You gotta go from kind of going each side at it and then smacking it out. Maybe if I had something thin to poke through the holes, that would help. But that's pretty annoying. Interesting. The Shinto, it's mediocre. The Farrier, the best in the business. Obviously, there's different kinds of Farrier Rasps too, so there's a lot of experimenting to be done. Many that cut wood very well.